idea of becoming a millionaire has bothered me for some time, and what bothers me the most is how do I step by step become a millionaire, no matter what's my background, strength, weakness, and where do I even start and how? Should I quit my job and start something from scratch? Is that too risky? Some people suggest that a college degree is worthless. So, does that mean I'm wasting my time by going to college? These kinds of questions. The first misunderstanding that people have about the millionaires is that they are looking at the wrong examples such as Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Larry Page, and these kinds of people. They are great, hard-working, smart people, but the problem is that they have built their fortune by coming up with some ideas that worked out. And this method of becoming wealthy doesn't work with everyone. If you are passionate to start something, go ahead and do it. But what I want to share with you is how to become a millionaire or a billionaire without doing that. There are two rules you have to follow in your life that will give the highest possible chance to become a millionaire or maybe even a billionaire. First of all, double your income every 3 years. If you're making $5,000 now, you have to make sure that you will be making $10,000 in 3 years from now. How are you going to do that? We will talk about that in a while. The second rule, save at least 20% of your income. For example, if you're making $5,000 a month, you should save at least $1,000. Now let's apply this in a very practical example. Let's say you have just graduated from university. You're 22 years old and spend another year looking for a job and stabilizing your life. At 23, you start applying these two rules, assuming you're making around $50,000 annually, which is the median household income in the US. And after taxes, you're left with $36,000 in cash. If you double your income every 3 years, by the age of 32, you should be making $288,000 annually. And by the age of 38, you should be making roughly around $1,152,000 a year. Now, there are two confusions and misconceptions people often have about this. Do I really have to wait until I'm 38 years old to become a millionaire? The answer is no. There is not a single company on earth that has the ability or resources to double your salary every 3 years. That is just impossible. That's why in the first 3 years, your job is to create a source of income which will double your income. If you're making $36,000, that money, that asset must bring another $36,000 in 3 years. What that source is going to be is different for everyone. If you want to build a shop, for example, invest in some business, start a YouTube channel. For some people, it might be getting another qualification to double their income. It will be different for everyone. This is where the importance of reading books, articles, networking with other people, exploring new ideas, and so on comes at. It will help you to create that asset. At the same time, you're saving 20% of your income, which means you will save around $21,600 in 3 years. This is the money you will be using to create that income. I know that this money is not a lot, but it's still something to start with. Of course, you won't have that money right away. That's why you can take a loan to start with, knowing that you will be able to pay it in 3 years. In the next 3 years, you will be able to save more, and therefore invest more and create assets that actually pay more than the previous ones. You can create absolutely new ones or maybe expand the ones that you already have. Once you're already earning $288,000 annually, you can save more than 20% and even double your income in shorter period than 3 years, maybe even in 2 years. An asset that you have built in the last 12 years will bring you around $288,000, probably worth at least $1 million. And that's how the wealth is actually measured. Not by the amount of cash you have, but by the value of assets you have. So, in the first 1 to 12 years, you're actually building this foundation to become the multi-millionaire or even billionaire. Because for the rest of your life, you will be able to expand those businesses or buy new ones. That's exactly what Warren Buffett did. He made his first million at the age of 30, and today his net worth is around $65 billion. Because he just kept investing, building, and buying new businesses to keep doubling his income, which eventually increased his net worth. The mistakes that a lot of people make at this age are, once they earn enough to sustain their families and have a pretty decent life, they lose motivation to keep earning more. They get busy with families and comfortable life, and most people don't want to leave that comfort zone. They might be stuck there for the rest of their lives, once they reach their 40s and 50s. When their kids start going to college and need more financial support, they will struggle again. That's why you should never stop expanding your wealth. Yes, of course, you can increase your standard of life, spend time with your family, but you should always give a sufficient amount of your time and energy towards increasing your income. Keep following this rule of doubling your income every 3 years and saving 20% off of what you earn. Chances that you will come up with another revolutionary idea is really slim, and with this plan you will not become a millionaire overnight, but you will become a millionaire in 10 years and a billionaire over the course of your life. Disclaimer: this doesn't mean you will be happy in your life or anything like that. Your happiness solely depends on you, but having enough money to have a good standard of living can help you solve financial problems. Anyways, I would like to hear your thoughts about it and share if there is anything I have missed. Give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.